you're making your debut in the 2 deep depth chart and not having Dayrick out there. What are your kind of reactions to both of those?
I mean, it's an unfortunate situation, but at the same time, we got to play with who's here. And right now, we got a good core group of guys, and we're going to go out there and play like he's there or not. So we're ready to play regardless.
Given what you guys went through last year with Justin, I mean, it always seems to be sort of a position that's in flux on this team. How do you adapt to those kind of things in the news today that Dayrick's out for a while?
You just got to be on your toes 24/7. You know, if some guy goes down, the next guy's got to be ready to come back up. And we got a good group of guys right now that can step up in place of Dayrick, and I think we'll get it done regardless.
Does it change anything about going into game prep week that y'all are going to want to do with the personnel change?
Not too much. Coach Chaney's always got a great game plan. He'll probably tweak it here and there a little bit, but overall it'll be the same game plan that we practiced all camp.
Did you get more attention in practice today because of that? I mean, were you getting more catches or more balls thrown to you?
Yes, sir. I mean, everybody has to move up a spot, and the young guys are going to have to be forced in a little bit more. But everybody's doing a great job learning the playbook, getting in there, and everybody's going to get their reps.
Tyler said the key against North Carolina State is patience. Their defensive backfield obviously is pretty good. Do you sense that from him, that he's growing maybe a little more patient?
Yeah, he's becoming more of a veteran every day, and you can see that here on the practice field. He's dropping, taking all his reads, taking more time than maybe he did the first and second year where he was just kind of slinging it around a little bit more. But you know, he's definitely learning the game a lot better, and I think he'll be ready to go.
Do you sense Coach sort of used the words edgy last week this week, I guess, during a post-game press conference thing. Do you sense an edginess out there, or are things pretty much like they were 2 weeks ago at practice?
No, we're kind of getting tired of hitting each other, and you know, we're ready to take it to the field to another opponent besides ourselves, and I think everybody's kind of ready to move forward and get to that first game.
How much have y'all looked at NC State already, or is that what you're planning on doing these next 3 days?
No, we've looked at them a tremendous amount, and we came in here all summer and did the same thing. So we've game prepped them now, and you know, we've been ready to play them for a while now.
What do they do defensively that stands out to you?
They're a veteran group, especially in the secondary, which is what we've been focusing on. Number one is a great player, and really all of them are great, savvy guys, and you know, we'll have our work cut out for us.
How much contact at the line of scrimmage do they have with the wide receivers?
Not much. They play a little more off, but you know, they've got good footwork, and they've been around, so they know when to cut on breaks and stuff. So you know, it'll be interesting to see, but I think we'll be fine.
How much more pressure does this add to you now that you're going to have to kind of be? I know you already are a leader out there, but even step up your game even more.
Yeah, absolutely. And I had to do it last year too when Justin went down. I had to step up, and everybody's got to step up. But you know, I got to be around for the younger guys to help them progress a little bit faster, because they weren't really expecting anything, you know, too much in these first few games. But you know, they're going to be forced into some playing time.
Given their skill in the back end, how does that prepare you guys for the SEC schedule to have that your season open?
Oh, it'll be a great first game. You know, preparing us for the Floridas, the Georgias, the Alabamas, those guys who have great secondaries, and all of the SEC has great secondaries. So it'll be good. You know, a good tune-up, a good secondary to face the first to get our minds right.
Can you recall ever facing a team that had two corners that were 6'3", 195 or so?
Alabama had it last year, and Florida's always got some bigger guys. But you know, outside the SEC, there's not many that can compete with guys like that.
Do you like playing a tough game or a tough opponent the first game of the season, or do you like how it was last year where you kind of got to warm up and then a tough game?
I kind of like the first game like this, how it is, because you know, we can't sit back at all. We can't lay on our heels a little bit. You know, we got to be ready to go and come out fighting the first game from the very first snap. So I think we'll be ready.